What's good, guys? In this video I'm gonna be showing you guys how I study and how I do all my stuff, pretty much how I learn a lot of stuff as soon as possible. I would say it's as soon as possible, but yeah, let's get started. All right, so first of all, the first website I use is of course roadmap.sh, and I also use W3 schools. So everything's over here. For example, if you go on the base page, let me show you guys another example. So we have AI engineer right here, so you can click on this and you can even find resources and stuff. So it's pretty cool overall. The second one I use is of course I've mentioned about W3 schools. Third thing I use is of course GPT. I do a lot of GPT. Like I literally do a lot of research on stuff. So as you can see, I have all these stuff, and what I do here is I use Windows Shift and S, which is basically Windows Shift and S. Just like that, I grab the screenshot and I pinned it over here, as you can see, like this. So sometimes I would even so I use Control C and Control V or sometimes I can just simply paste it by clicking on Control V right here. But at other times, what I do is I just click on the thing, and I get just sort of draw on this, sort of highlight whatever important points, just like how people used to do it on books and stuff. So now what I do here is, for example, I give it ML, which is the keyword that I'm using here. So let's say if I search up ML, you can see all the different stuff that's under ML. So it's a GPT. You can see I have everything that's under GPT. So over here, what I do is I obviously go here and I find whatever this is about, for example NLP and LLMs. So Control C, Control V, and boom, just like that, I have this up and running. So of course I use Discord for this. As you can see, I'm on Discord. I'm on my best friend's chat right now. So yeah, I use this is what I use. This is what I use to study everything, like legit everything. I studied like this. So as you can see, cloud, I have cyber stuff. So as you can see, we have cyber stuff right here, and yeah, everything's over here. So if I do biz, which is business, the business stuff, and we have this is finance included. So as you can see, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope this was helpful. Try doing this also I do this thing before I'm just going to use this video as an example because I was watching this. So I do this thing where I do it in 2x, or I use this AI summarizer YouTube thingy, where I pretty much try to extract everything literally by copying this link and then just pasting it on this website, because everything's sort of summarized and that way it's easier. Also, lastly, I want to mention that I do a lot of practical stuff. For example, I try applying what I just learned, which is also a really good thing in terms of learning anything, right? So yeah, these days I'm learning about machine learning. I was learning cybersecurity, so I'm pretty good at that. So yeah, I'm now learning about machine learning. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And I also extract as much as possible in 2x. I get the summary generated, and once I do that, I pretty much understand it quicker and I save some time. And I grab notes from that as well, and then I put it over here. I also try to keep it as visual as possible, like this, so that way it goes in my head quicker. And I missed one more thing. So of course I use this thing where I can pin the messages, for example, like this, and then I find my pins over here. So I just go in here and I find all the pinned messages, and I can sort of jump back and forth for the important messages like this. I can also go and edit the stuff, just keep sort of typing over and over and try to refine the definition, so that way it goes in my head further. So yeah, like this, I keep typing over and over and trying to get it in my head as soon as possible, so when I do it a few more times, it obviously goes in my head. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that one as well, and yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye.